Hello, everybody. This is Jack. Let me know if you hear me well. We have a nice group, nice attendees today about a very important topic. So I'm glad you could make it. Hi, Patty. Hi, Arlene. Hi, everyone. I created a presentation about today's topic. Um, you can ask me question. Actually, I will ask you also a question in the beginning. Um, just to make sure you get out of it what you and what that you get out of it most of your time. So today's topic is boost your agency with Google Ads and client acquisition. And with some luck, we get Patty also on the call a little bit later today. So last week webinar, I actually asked for Google Ads training. So I kind of reviewed what I had and what is new, and just to give you a better understanding about Google Ads. And today, actually, I Skype with my friend Edward, and I said, Edward, what do you want to learn about Google Ads? This is actually the question I asked, and he said, I want to learn everything about Google Ads. And I said, what is everything? Huh? And he said, I want to have a step by step plan, step by step training, step by step instructions how to set up Google Ads, how to run Google Ads, how to um, get the best keywords, how to get the best ads, how to set the bidding, um, and so on. So I said, Apple said, Google Ad is probably not complicated, but I want to learn it from the master and not make costly mistake. So, um, so my question to you is, why? Now let me first. Are you also looking forward to learn more about Google Ads? Is this something you really want to learn more about it? And Evan said, yes. And Ellen said, I already know it. I know a lot. Or maybe, Ellen, do you want to come online with me? Have a talk? I'm looking for people, you know, what are already good in Google Ads. And Brian said, perhaps. And Arne said, I like to use your service. Yeah, good. Uh, Brooke said, yes, it would be helpful to know what the latest rules are. Correct. So now the big question is, and this is what I need to fulfill today, is why are you not why are you not offering Google Ads? What is holding you back? What is holding you back to do Google Ads? You are afraid. You just are insecure, or you're afraid to lose money, or you think it is too technical. Yeah, I think what I hear the most is like what Edward said is, I don't want to lose money, huh? And Aaron said, I would concentrate on Google search ads first. And why is that, Aaron? And Aaron said, I don't know how much to charge. I would say that's the easy part. But so that is it. I can answer that quickly. So I would charge 497 for if you live in the USA, 497 for home server niches, like niches who are listed on um, Home Advisor. And for medical niches, lawyer niches, high-end niches, where they earn a lot per client, and then I would charge 9.97. So it's between 4.97 and 9.97. I probably would start, if you have no experience, I would start with the home server niches, um, who are willing to pay 4.97. Um, those are a little bit easier because if they pay more, the expectation also goes higher. And Alien said that. So Alien said I would start with Google search, and search ads are usually better for local business. So why is that? Because you can really target uh, local keywords. So like you can do plumber in Google search or in YouTube or so, but you really want that your ad stands out. So if you do plumber city or plumber in city or local plumber, you will get a very targeted ad, and the chance is high that they look for your service, that they want your service. So if you get found online for someone who's looking for your service, you have a high chance that they contact that business. And if the call get well received and answered, then they most likely they will use that service. Yeah, near me is so. So if you remember, I think I said that 3 4 years ago, and now more people is educating that. If you use the keyword near me, that is a high intent, high buying intent keyword. So those are the things you need to know to not losing money, have a high ROI, have a happy client, and get results. So let's dig in a little bit more. Let's get started. The top 20 statistics about Google Ads. So you kind of want to get a broad understanding why Google Ads. Now, I always do this. And you say, Jack, why I'm doing this? Okay, Google stock. Okay, so if you do about the 5 years, what does that say? So during the COVID period, Google had a hard time, correct? Had a hard time. 80% of 85% of their earning is from Google Ads, so it's big. But now it is back to business. Guys, see this? Back to business. Companies are using Google Ads more than ever, and that increases stock price. Everybody get this? So Google is still dominating the search uh, getting found online, and I will never change, at least not the next 10 years. So how often have you learned something where you can make money with and will be good for the next 10 years? This has nothing to do with political campaigns. Those oh yeah, he said two. Yeah, it will only increase. Correct. For political campaigns, then those search terms, but we are not in that business. At least I'm not. So what I wanted to say is, what have you learned? Have you learned something? What did you learn 10 years ago, and you can still use it today? What is related to digital marketing? Not many, huh? Not many things. Correct? Things change so fast. Facebook changed completely. Website changed completely. Everything changed so completely. Correct? But if you had learned 10 years ago Google Ads, you would still be able to do Google Ads today. So, Alien, when did you learn Google Ads? Alien said he is good in Google Ads. So I was wondering, when did you learn? So I learned 17 years ago. Here, I should screenshot this. Okay. That is not, I didn't make up. I even didn't know that Alien is on this webinar today. Okay. You guys see this? He learned 70 years ago Google Ads, and he's still be an expert. He's still good in it. He still make money with it. And why is that? Because the basic doesn't change. Of course, Google changed a little bit the interface. That sucks. Okay, I have to say. But the basic, the concept doesn't change. And now with ChatGPT and other tools, it has never been as easy as ever been. Really, really, really. Google Ads have never been so easy if you use the right tools, if you use the right training, if we apply the basic rules well. I learned Google Ads in 2008, 2009 because I needed for my own business. I had a lab, a brick and mortar, and I have told it before, but I think it's still important that I called. So it was a franchise for 150 locations, and we got a Google Excel file, and I called the top 10 winners, the top 10 performers. I have to say, top 10 performers, and I interviewed them. I asked them what they were doing to drive sales, to drive income, to drive customers, and they had one thing in common. They all had common Google Ads. So I studied on it. I bought many courses from Perry Marshall and others. I really I bought that Google Ads for Dummies. I really dig into it. I saw that that is my way to do the marketing. And there was one thing what also helped. I hated to knock on doors. I did not want to do the personal marketing. My dream at that time already was that I could drive sales online. But it was not a big bet, but I had to learn it. Now, from that moment, I decided to learn Google Ads. My life changed. My life really changed. We opened a store, and within 1 year, we were top number 3 of all the 150 locations. In 3 years, we were the top number 1 most sales location. Now, it was not only Google Ads. My wife did a good job in the lab, and we had good employees, and we did provide good service. That's all important. But the phone was ringing. And it became so much after 7 years that we had to sell the business. Why? We were just too busy. The whole waiting room was full. We didn't like it anymore. The workload was too hard. So we were not as good to manage the lab. We were working too much in the business. Plus, something else happened is that um, I already liked to work at home behind the monitor and a keyboard. So I did not work as much in the lab. I got notified by other businesses that our store did so well, they wanted me for the Google Ads training as well, for the Google Ads management. So I signed up a lot of clients doing the Google Ads management, and I make so much money with it that my time was not worth to work in the lab. And I created tools for the lab. I I hired a team. I created a software company. I created a call tracking platform, all because I created a hosting platform. I created everything around the 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 online service to do a good job with Google Ads because that really kicked off. Now, why I'm sharing that with you? Because I share all my knowledge with you. You just have to clone me. It's not that I do special things. It's really not. So if you have followed all of a couple of my trainings, you will see that I share the best keywords, that I share the best ads, that I share the best websites. All of things you can just clone and copy and use. And I dare to say my training is better for local ads than Perry Marshall. Some of you know Perry Marshall. He is good. He is really good. Okay. But not so much on the local side. He's more on the general Google ads. He's smart. I don't know if you know Perry Marshall. He's really good. And I bought a $1,500 course. I bought $3,000 training. And but on the local part, uh, he was not that strong. He was not. Oh, Permas is from Chicago. Yeah, I didn't know that. He is very well spoken, and but on the local part, I was stronger. I became stronger on the Google Ads local part. He didn't touch too much on it, but uh, you have to start somewhere. Like, how do we say that? Uh, when you want to become a race biker, on a racer on a bike, okay, you don't know which bike is the best. Okay, you just buy a bike and Google it on YouTube and you buy a bike, and once you bike and you learn biking, you get more an expert in it, and you talk with other people and you find things out, and then you find out, okay, this was actually a bike for, you know, for on that road, but I need a bike on another road. I don't know. It's maybe not the best example, but you get the point that um, I became an expert in local because I use it for my own business, because I signed up a lot of other business who wanted me to do the Google Ads local for local marketing. And the thing what really changed my life, I don't haven't shared that too much, but in the call portal you can do keyword tracking where you can track which keyword generated the call. And when you do that for 3 months or 6 months or so, you really get to know which kind of keyword generates calls. I never had seen that. Yeah, I heard about it, but nobody showed me that knowledge. And then when I had that knowledge, it really triggered to me which keywords I had to bid, which keywords had the highest ROI, which keywords I don't need to be afraid to lose money. And that kicked me off. I could always beat another Google Ads company because they didn't have the money. They didn't have that knowledge. They bid it on broad keywords. They bid it on, they get clicks and they get impressions, but they didn't get conversions, and they didn't get quality score. They didn't learn to dance with Google. They didn't take in consideration about how long they stayed on the website, that the website is congruent with the keywords and ads. All those things matters. And I compared with a guitar where you have to, which has strings, and you have to touch the string at the right point in the middle to get that resonance going, to get that really going that guitar. And that is what I mastered in 2009, 10, 11, 12. It really clicked with me. I also have a medical background skill. And it really fit with me. And from that point, um, my life completely changed to making serious monthly income. Yeah. And once you have that going, that monthly income, and those businesses get results, get calls, the beauty is none of those businesses will ever cancel until they sell the business. And when they have a new credit card, I'm the first one they text me the new number. Yeah. I wish I could. I wish I could share my text message what I got 2 days ago from a client, and he sent me the new tax credit card right away. So that is and you're not too old to learn this. Really, you're not too old. There's no age. If you follow a step-by-step plan, you just fill in the blanks. Is that true, Patty? In the step-by-step plan, you just have to fill in the blanks. If you can copy and paste, you will find the best keywords. You will get good ads, and you just have to fill in the blanks in Google Ads. So, what are the? Patty said, yes, absolutely. Google has 90% share of the search engine market in the United States, making it the top search platform for advertisers. So, if you want to get, if you want to do lead generation, if you want to get results for a client, you cannot bypass the Google Ads part. Oh, I did not include, I think, in this training. What is really kicking on with Google? Okay, I don't know. I have to see Plumber Bocaton. I want to show you something. What's really changed? You see here? Normally, I have that plugin going on. I don't look at those red things. But you see here, this is the Google, the map set, the 3-pack, correct? What is the first ad? What is the first ad? It's a sponsored ad, correct? So it is unbelievable. I had predicted that in the past, but really Google implemented. Of course. Why did Google implement it? Why? Why did Google in it? Because it's only because they want to make money. Okay? How do they make money? When somebody clicks on an ad. So now there were, the top 3 ads and the service ads, and in the 3-pack they also list now the sponsored ad. So to pay Google a little bit of money, those clicks. Oh, sorry, I didn't know that. You see this? I didn't know that. You guys see this? And that is. Did you guys know that? I didn't know that. The hover over. That's the first time I see that. Now, to pay Google a little bit of money, this ad costs probably $10. This ad costs maybe 50 cents. That is that not amazing? And most people, at least half of the people, are looking here in the tree app. The map ad costs only 50 cents. Yeah, that is a big surprise, correct? So, if you want to get results for your clients, and he start off, he's a new business, he's not ranking in the top 3, you should run a Google Ads campaign to get listed in the map section from day one. Yeah, the map action is different from the places. There's also something else I discovered, and it has it has never been that way. You guys see here Plumber 24. You guys see Plumber 24. This is a sponsor ad. Okay, you guys see this? Plumber 24. It Google is, I would almost say, cheating, but learn to dance with Google. Here in the map section, they also show the same business. The same business is now listed twice. It never had been that way. Never. In the past, it was not that way. Plumber 24, plumber. And if, I don't know, but sometimes when that business is ranked by natural SEO, you can also get ranked here. So you can rank in here, Plumber 24. You can get ranked in the Google Map section at the top. You can get ranked that business in the natural map section in the tree pack, and you can get ranked here. I don't know if they do, but you could. So there is almost no way that you cannot dominate the first page of Google. Is that not crazy? Now, if a business is new, has not a good map presence, the cost-effective way is to get ranked in Google Maps, in the tree pack. Sorry, in the tree pack. Okay, that was a side note. When you ask me questions, I come up with ideas. Google has 90% of the share of the search engine market in the United States, making it in the top search plan for advertisers. Yes. So if you want to help a business, you want to have them ranked on the first page of Google, the easiest way is with Google Ads in the tree pack, above the tree pack. That's the easy way. Google Ads reach 90% of internet users worldwide, not only in the United States, but worldwide. The average ads conversion rate for all industries is 3.7% for search and 0.7 for display. Now, I mainly use search. When you do branding and you work with a big company, you also show the ad on other websites than Google. I don't do that much. I'm more a direct sales person. I pay so much money, I get so much click-through rate, I get so much conversion. Okay, my goal is ROI of 5. So I'm not happy. I'm not happy if the ROI is less than 5. Alien, do you have a number when you are happy, or you just live with what is the result? No, I'm not happy if this is less than 5. The average click-through rate for Google Ads is 3.1% for search and 0.46%. No, I'm not happy if my click-through rate is 3.1%. I'm not happy. I think you should get 5%. I'm starting to be happy at 10%. So I would split test until I get 10%. I would look at search terms until I get 10%. I would add negative keywords until I get 10%. I would optimize the ad text until I get 10%. Small and medium-sized businesses make up the majority of Google Ads advertising. So it's not only big companies. Is that in your head? No. Every company should use Google Ads. My statement is, if you don't get found online, you don't exist. You just don't exist. Everybody's using the mobile phone or the browser to find a local business. For every dollar spent in Google Ads, business an average of two. Yes. So that's the average ROI of two, but I'm not happy with an ROI of two. The customer's still happy. The customer, when does the customer start not to be happy? If it is lower than one. That they don't like. That they don't like. If it is two, they are okay. If it is five, they wish you all the best at every holiday. Then you get text message from all those clients. Hi Jack, another year. Huh? Hi Jack, Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, whatever. Huh? They sent me all those text messages. And you can do too. You can receive too. Mobile device account for 60% of search engine. Yeah, actually, mobile is more and more important. Those smartphone becomes bigger. Huh? Uh, many people they use a desktop, they use a laptop, but not really for searching a business online. More for yeah, ordering stuff on Amazon or where are you using actually in desktop now? I do it for my work, for creating websites and applications, meetings with the programmers. But I'm not really when I need a plumber. What are you using that on? Are you using mobile or are you using that on a desktop? No, I think most of you guys will just use a mobile phone, correct? That's how we are used to now. Local search lead to 50% of mobile users visiting a store within a day. Wow. Wow. So there's almost no chance that you don't make money. There's almost no chance that you um, you lose money with Google Ads for your clients. 50%. You just have to make sure the ad is in front of the mobile searcher. You have to make sure that the keyword what they use has a buying intent. So you can have plumber, but if they search for plumber job and you don't offer jobs, that is a waste of money, correct? So you want to have job as a negative keyword. It's that simple. But if you get a click for plumber near me and you offering plumber service, is a high chance that they will contact you or visit your store or call you. It's pretty simple. It's really pretty simple. Over 7% of local sales on mobile device result in offline purchase. Yes, it's so powerful. Google Ads can increase brand awareness by 80%. So for big companies, they really want to work on branding and positive reviews, on even even nowadays Apple is advertising everywhere and they are pretty well known, but they still do branding. The average cost per click for search ads in the United States is between $1 and $2. The average cost per click for search ads in the United States $1 and $2. I think this went up. This is a little bit outdated, I feel. I would say $3 or $5 now. The the top three paid ads on the Google search ads gets 46% of the clicks. That is amazing. 46%. Wow. Top three ads. So if you get listed on the top, if you are able to list your ad in the top, you have 50% chance that they click. If you're able to list on the top and in the Google Map section, you probably get a chance for 75% to get a click. Remarketing ads show 400% increase in ads to Cool. Not remarketing ads. Oh yeah, that Alien, are you doing remarketing? I do sometimes, not all the time. We can do. Depends on um, when somebody looks for a plumber, they decide the same day. So it depends on the niche. But if they look for a lawyer, but it has, not an emergency lawyer, but a lawyer for a will or a trust, you can do remarketing because they might look for they might not decide the same day. Video ads on YouTube owned by Google have a view rate of 31%. Wow, 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 wow. That's a lot. That's a lot. So, but you have to become a little bit good on creating videos. Ad extension can improve the click rate by 50%. Who knows what ad extensions are? It's not that hard. Uh, like open today, 24 hours. That's an ad extension. Here, the address is an ad extension. Is a simple ad extension. That is just the Google Map listing. So what is below? So this is the main ad, and everything what is below is the ad extension. So why are ad extension important? You got more real estate. You can have something shown what is attractive to that business. So we will go over what good ad extensions are. Or 50% of people are more likely to buy from a company that they recognize from online ads. Yes. So Google Ads, an ad, a business, what is listed as an ad, increase the trust. And actually, that is kind of correct, right? Because Google is very strict which companies they want to show. If they get complaints about their business, they will just not list that business anymore. So it's a natural screening, and people understand that. The Google Display Network reaches 94% of all internet users in the United States. So let's say on a news page or any page, you can show they show ads related to your search intent in the past. So those are remarketing. Google Ads store visits conversion feature shows on average 4 to 5 users visit the advertised store within 30 days. Wow, 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 wow. 4 out of the 5 users visit the advertised store within 30 days. That's almost everybody. That is amazing, correct? I didn't know that. I didn't realize that enough. What are the top 20 problems local businesses have due to own Google Ads management? Lack of expertise. Many business owners don't have the knowledge or experience required to create and manage successful Google Ads campaigns. Insufficient budget. So they waste money. Local business may have limited budget, make it difficult to compete with large business in the ad auction. Inadequate keyword research. They don't know the keyword research. If you're not getting trained, you have to have a basic training. Selecting the right keywords is essential for a successful campaign, but many businesses struggle with this task. Poor ad copy. They just not specialize in it. Writing compelling ad copy requires skill, and many local businesses may not have the expertise to create effective ads. Improper targeting. Local businesses may struggle to identify and target the right audience, resulting in efficient ad spend. Yeah, buyer intent keywords, right audience, compelling ad copy, attractive website. Ineffective bidding strategy. Choosing the right bidding strategy can be challenging, and many businesses may not know how to optimize the bid for maximum results. Alien, what is your favorite uh, bidding strategy? My favorite bidding strategy is just pay per click. Yeah, my pay per click. I'm not 100% trusting Google algorithm. Yeah, I group keywords in I group keywords in bidding amounts and I stick with it. And I can almost force Google to not charge more. And that works. Low quality scores. Business might not be aware of Google quality score system, resulting in lower ad ranking and higher costs. Garen said, do you use maximum clicks? I do sometimes, but I feel cost per click is working pretty well. If I don't get results, I might change other bidding strategy, but I like to start with cost per click. And then I build up, traffic. Google see what works, what doesn't work. I can add negative keywords. I know which keywords get the highest click-through rate, and I go from there. It's a process. And when you get a high click-through rate, so basically, when you run a Google Ads campaign, the main focus is get high click-through rate. When you get high click-through rate, then your campaign is healthy. It's most likely is healthy. In our tracking analytics, many local businesses lack the knowledge or tools to properly track and analyze their results. So you need call tracking. Difficult with ad extension. Local business may struggle to effectively use ad extension, missing out the potential benefits. Neglecting negative keywords. Negative keywords is as important as good keywords because you want to have clicks for local marketing. So you cannot only do exact keywords. You don't get enough clicks. So you have to widen it up. You have to widen it up. And how do you widen it up? To add a lot of negative keywords, which you know those are not buyer intent. So that is where the time comes in the negative keywords. Ignoring mobile optimization. Failing to optimize ads for mobile devices can lead to poor user experience. Yeah, mobile is more than half. So you want to make sure you do a good job for mobile. You remember in logo, mobile, negative keywords is, let's say you have plumber job. If somebody is looking for a job and you are offering just regular plumber services, you don't want that people click on ads for a job. It's just you know what you offer. Or plumber tools, or plumber drawing, or plumber certification, or plumber free plumbers. Free is the most common uh, negative keyword. So you don't want to show your ad if job, free, drawing, is used as part of the keyword. So those are negative keywords. And how more you come up. So I typically use about thousand negative keywords. Is that not crazy? I can use maybe 20 good keywords and 1,000 negative keywords. Yeah, that's crazy, correct? But that's how I get results. That's how I get an ROI from 5. That is how I get high click-through rates. That is how I beat other ads from other high valued, high costly ads managers. I beat them all because I spent a lot of time on the negative keywords. I focus on the click-through rate. When you get a high click-through rate, Google is starting to love you because that means somebody who's looking for your service is most likely to click on your ad. And remember, when they click on your ad, Patty said, sounds hard, sounds complicated, easy peasy with dot 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 dot. Yeah, yeah. Patty, do you want to come on training? Let's try to get you on the line. Let's see if that works. Let's see if that works. I don't know. I can mute you. Do you have a headset? I don't know if I can mute, unmute. Ah, that,
Can you hear me?
I hear you well. Oh,
Oh,
always good to hear your voice. Do you hear me?
I hear you. Good to
Very
hear
good.
you too, Jack.
I know we missed each other in Chicago the other day. Huh? Yeah, it's so big. I visit the Starbucks in the middle of Chicago. Huh?
Uh-huh.
It is not the Starbucks you ever have seen. It is
The
a
biggest
three-story Starbucks, huh? And
the
they have
biggest one in the world.
100 different tastes. Yeah, you cannot make it mind up. So, uh, so uh, what do you think about Google Ads?
I actually I think I got ad trained in 2010 and then I forgot everything. And that was by Google. Then I forgot everything, which is okay because I took your course, was it about 6 months ago maybe? And it was absolutely mind blowing. So, what you did was you showed us the hard way. If we didn't have any of the extra help that we have today, this is how we would have to do it. I did, a lot of it was familiar to me. Negative keywords, very important. Making sure that that you have the positive keywords, the extensions, all of the things that those all made sense to me. And it looked like it was going to be really a pain in the butt, something that I'll have to get some outsourcer to do this for me until I think it was halfway through the course when you showed us the magic. I don't know if I'm supposed to talk about what the magic is, but it was
No,
absolutely
let the magic be the magic.
okay. It was absolutely astounding. It was easy peasy. Instead of it taking, I don't know, hours, it took minutes. It was astounding. Plus, the magic that we found was being able to put the ads in the sponsored ads in the map instead of, or maybe in addition to, other places that you would put it. But that is automatically the way that you get your client in the top 3 or 4. I don't know if they've gotten more than 4, but let's say 4. You get your client ranked immediately when you use Jack's system of pay-per-click. So it's astounding. And it was, it's good to know it the hard way, but it was really, really wonderful to see it the easy way. And anybody can do it.
So the magic way, um, with the magic way, do you agree that if you follow the magic way, it becomes copy and paste?
Absolutely. That's all it is.
That is amazing, correct? That is even still today, it is amazing. It's really for me too.
It's
So
um it's good if you know a little bit about spreadsheets.
yeah,
But it actually it doesn't really matter as long as you understand where to paste things. And Jack has all of the templates that show you exactly how to do it. So
correct.
it's astounding, astounding. It's so easy. Everybody needs to do this. And then at the end, you can get Google Ads certified if you want to. I think like way back when I did get Google Ad certified, but I forgot it all. Um, but the certification is kind of, if you know how to do it, people aren't even going to care if you're certified or not
Yeah.
because you will get them the results that they need with Jack's program. It's awesome.
So the certification is kind of the hard way. So you learn the basic, you learn all those things,
Right.
what you kind of should know, but you have to follow the training. The advantage of it is that you get a certification, so you can use it on your website that you are certified.
Right.
Once
It,
you know the magic way, you're not following the old-fashioned way because
ex-
it's far too hard. It's it's kind of you don't want to go back. It's kind of, I don't know how to say it. You know we have all a smartphone. You don't want to go back to the old phone, correct? You
right.
just don't want. You are used to the news. new way of living, the new way of tools, the new way of doing things, the easy way.
You're right. It we had to learn it the old way so that we could get certified. Certified just is for your own competence because nobody's ever going to ask to see your certification. You can show that to them if you want to, but it's only for you. If you are not competent enough that you are really good at Google Ads, then go ahead and go through the training and have something that gives you the confidence, and you can have the little sticker on your website or whatever. It's not the important part. The important part is knowing the hard way and then seeing the easy way. And Jack's teaching is just awesome. It was just and fun.
So another reason why you want to learn why you want to become certified is and learn the system is when you sign up clients and then when they ask you a question, and so you know how Google Ads works. You know what good keywords are. You know what good ads are. You know what ad extensions are. You know what impressions are. You know what click to rate are. You know which kind of bidding you want to know. You know what called only ads are. You know all those things to come across as an expert if if they ask you a question. So
Right.
you need to know the jargon, you need to know the terms,
Right.
but when you execute, you follow the magic system, and
And
that is kind of you follow a step-by-step system, and it becomes copy and paste.
And when they tell you that they have, oh, yes, I have a friend in the neighborhood, a teenager, and they know how to do an ad, so we can just use them. And then you explain to them how important it is to have the negative keywords, to have all of the different things that you will have learned through Jack's course. You do need to have the ability to um, uh, sound as though you know exactly how to do it. The thing is that although it sounds hard, and it has been hard in the past, harder, it's really, really simple with Jack's tools. It's and astounding. It's, the magic, the magic in the sponsored ads. That was amazing.
So you will feel comfortable to set up a Google Ads account. You will feel comfortable to have the right keywords. You will feel comfortable that you use ads which have a potential of high click-through rate. You will get the negative keywords easy. And actually, I also provide the negative keywords as a set, but you have to review them. But you also can get niche-specific negative keywords. So it's still a little bit of time. The negative keyword is still a little bit of time. I'm not arguing that. I think you should spend at least a day on the negative keywords. That is
Yes.
what I really think. Set up the system is now easy. That is copy and paste. You should, besides the keywords, the ads, the negative keywords, ad extension, you should also pay attention on the website. So because that is where eventually the conversion happens. Now, here's the if you want to learn something today, and you run a Google Ads campaign, is use the best ad text on your website. So if you promise something in the ad text, if you state something in the ad text, if you make a bold claim or an attractive thing on the ad, make sure the website answers the ad. Does that make sense? So it needs to be congruent. So the keyword, ad, click, website needs to be in line. And that is how you get conversions. So if you find out that a certain ad works and you have control over the website, you update the website, or if you don't have control over the website, you recommend, advise, work with the client to get that website with that specific text. And it can be just a slogan or a headline, a note, call to action, that the website get updated with it as well. So that's how you get conversion. Make sure everything is congruent. And there's an other thing. Well, I haven't touched it, but I'm happy that Alien is on the training. He reminds me. What is the biggest? No, I don't say the biggest. Well, maybe the biggest. Why do I love Google Ads so much? There's, that is actually why do I love Google Ads more than Google Business Profile? That's true, I do.
Google Ads gets your phone ringing, the client's phone.
Yeah, but there's one more thing what my wife likes the best that I do Google Ads. There's one thing she likes a lot. That is I get paid every month.
Oh, that's right.
So if I can turn off Google Ads and they will not get results. I turn it
Right.
on, they get results. With Google Business Profile, they can cancel and they maybe over time they will drop, but not immediately. So um, and Google Ads, they are already trained or in a mindset it costs money. So I manage their budget, and when you manage a budget, they are more inclined to pay you a management fee. So I agree. You make a very important point. They get results.
Yep.
But they are willing to pay for those results, and they are willing to pay you monthly for it. And if you keep getting results, they will never cancel. The whole business is built on your Google Ads campaign. I have many businesses help from just open a business to be successful. And it's not hard. It's really not hard. I do it since 2009. I learned many things, but the principle is still the same. Keyword, ad, click, website, still same. Now of course, they do the call only, what makes it even easier. You have to have a good ad for the call only, that they click on it, that Google loves it, and that you get high quality score. The mobile ads are different than the desktop ads. And once you set it up, now I I always uh, I always say 3 days. Yeah, it is lesser now with the magic. I cannot do it in one day, but I say 3 days. Once it is set up, I don't spend more than an hour per month on it, and that is and it pay me $497 or $1,000 a month. So, and if you have 20 clients, is all what you need. 20 clients will get you fortune and good monthly income. So when you get results, they will tell their other businesses. So you want the first client is actually the hardest to get. It. You have to get used to the system. You set it up. Um, Everything is new. You have to kind of apply what you learned, the magic formula, and magic system. But the second line, setup is easier. Getting the client is easier. Everything is easier. And the fifth client is copy and paste. So you already know what the struggles are, the questions are from the client. You get used to it. You are organized around it. It becomes natural for you. So the goal is actually to get your first client. Everything else will follow. How do you get the first client? Now, get knowledge about Google Ads, be certified, go out there, be confident. How do you get confident? To get trained. That's kind of it is not harder than what I'm telling you. And how can you become confident? Because you will learn how to get easily show an ad in the three-pack system. That only that if you only would or if you only would learn that part to get right to get your ad listed in the Google three-pack, you you kind of do you will not lose the client anymore because the clicks are cheap, they get results, and it's easy because the click goes to the Google business listing and everybody searching on the Google business listing and they call the phone number. So they will see instantly results, especially for businesses who are struggling to get listed in a three pack. That will make a huge difference. So when we created a membership site about it, you will get access to it, and you see all those training day 1, day 2, 3, and the certification process and resources. So you get instant access to it. I will run a weekend special, so it becomes affordable for everyone. Um, if I didn't answer your question, please email me so I can respond to it. If you want any other help, I am around all the time and I answer support within 24 hours. That's my goal, at least. Any other questions? If you
Jack,
watch it, yeah.
I don't think anybody else is teaching this but you. I mean, others are teaching Google Ads, but I don't know of anybody else that has your secrets. And all that you would need to do is get one client, and whatever Jack is charging for this course is you're just going to be paid for. Well worth it. It's very entertaining. Learn it the hard way, then learn it the easy way, and you'll be very happy. I can't recommend it highly enough.
Okay, I cannot wish for better somebody on the call than you. But thanks, Patty. And yeah, I'm always around. If you have questions, you will. The training is educational, but also fun, to the point. You will learn the traditional way, and you will learn the magic way. And with that said, I really hope you enjoyed today's training. If you watch this on YouTube, if you like the training, please give it a like. If you have questions, feel free to leave a comment. And if you need any help, you can always email me. Thank you so much, and see you on the next training.
Thanks, Jack.
Thanks, Patty. Thanks for coming online.